Let me do another thing as well.
Hey, make sure you record it too, bro.
Yeah, I'm doing that now. All right, cool. Guys, welcome back. It is the Brothers Geek Out podcast, man. No, that's coming up on there as well. The Brothers Geek Out podcast, and Alara is just walking. Alara, don't come in. Come on. It's live. Come on. Stay. Come on, Baba, please. Oh, basic. We're live. Come on.
No baby face.
I know, man. This is the hardest part. Alara, we're live, please. Oh, basic. Everybody's gonna hear this. Lose. I can't even cut that out. Just got to keep it there. I'm bothered. Yeah, Brother Geek Out podcast, guys. Welcome back again, as usual. As always, massive thank you for the support on the channel. It's a lot going on. So yeah, busy. But we got a few things to cover. What else, man? How you been, G?
I've been cool, bro. I've had an exciting weekend. We're going to talk about Creed later on, but I watched Creed.
Yes.
But yesterday I went to Abu Dhabi, another state of the UAE, or the capital of the UAE, and we went to Middle East Film and Comic Con yesterday. And I got a chance to experience that. Got to see some great artists and artist work and, figures and all that sort of stuff. There was also a few celebrities there. But I didn't pay for that ticket, to be honest with you. But it had a few people there. Let me just pull it up because there was a few people. 1 second. It's worth mentioning. Middle East Comic Con. You know what's jokes, yeah? In the front of my house, I got these birds that's trying to build a nest. They just drop tons of twigs on the floor. And initially I thought it was the kids playing around, throwing sticks in my garden, in my front. I found out it's the birds, man. And they were up to some work today, man.
Having a game in I got a couple of birds myself, man, just in the corner of the ceiling, having a game, doing whatever they doing. 348.
But Comic-Con, it was, you know what, first of all, going to Abu Dhabi was nice. It's nice to go to another state. We went to the beach and just enjoyed it. We didn't go to the Grand Mosque. We'll do that another time, maybe when Atiya's here, because she's coming in May. But it looked like from a distance, but you could tell that it's grand because you see it from a distance. But Comic-Con, like you had Hayden Christensen there.
Yes.
You had David Harbour. You had Matt Smith.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you had Andy Serkis was there.
Damn.
May the lady who was in Moonlight who played Scarlet. May Kalamawa.
Okay, you don't want to,
yeah, I butchered her name. I'm sorry, but she was there. Elia, my wife, was actually looking for a keychain with her. Like she really likes her. Couldn't find anything. James Campbell Boa was there, the guy who played in Stranger Things. He was the guy. He was I was going to say Stifler, so not Stifler from Stranger Things. Vecna. You had Anthony Daniels, man, who played C-3PO. He was there.
Oh, cool.
And then a couple of anime stuff, man. Dragon Ball Z, known for Dragon Ball Z Academy 1. So Christopher Sabat, I don't know if he voiced Vegeta or drew him or something like that, but he was there. It was really cool. Listen, man, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Just to see. Listen, it's when I say it's similar, like all the Comic Cons are gonna have the same sort of vibe, right? You got everyone cosplaying, which is amazing. You had everyone, shops and artists, amazing artists, bro. One thing the missus was saying, and this is something that you don't know, but the missus was saying she was really surprised about seeing hijabi women. And they were drawing amazing art, not their artistic skills, but they were actually into anime and Marvel, DC, and doing amazing artwork on that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know what, end of the day, be it hijabi or not hijabi, we're all human and we actually like certain things. They like anime and they're good artists. You just never know, right? Or you never probably think or anything. But when you go to these Comic Cons, you see, like I said, fully hijabi women, who are amazing artists and whatnot, who've got amazing art pieces and different variations of art and stuff like that. So it was really cool.
No, that's awesome, man. There's some talented sisters out there, man.
But listen, talent in anywhere, any forms of humanity,
exactly.
talent. You know what I mean? You just the perception of it's one kind of people, be it look like you or whoever. No, it's anyone and everyone. So that was amazing. That was amazing. That was a good eye opener for the missus. That was a missus's first Comic-Con ever.
Okay.
So she followed me up there, and then the energy was great. You had some good cosplayers and stuff there. And then I don't know if you saw my video, but just the security letting you in, man, they had good energy, bro. The guy, every single person that walked in, enjoyed the show, welcome to Comic-Con, enjoyed it. Every single person, I'm like, I love this guy. Like, you got the perfect dude in front of this door. Because I'm talking about, I swear to you, bro, hundreds of people walking in and out at the same time or whatnot. And my guy's acknowledging every single person. He was the best. Like, he was such a highlight. I was like, but put it this way, I walked in, and I saw his energy, and I was like, Ellie, I need to walk out and record this my guy's energy, because it was amazing. And he was just like security or whatever, just working there, welcoming everyone, checking your wristband. He was one of those guys. Beautiful energy. So I really enjoyed it, man. They had some really cool Dragon Ball figures, man. I'm talking about 1/4 scale, massive Dragon Ball figures that I was really not tempted. Yeah, I don't have the space, but I loved it, man. It was great. First Comic-Con in the Middle East.
When was the last time you went?
I haven't been to a Comic-Con since. I went to one in Singapore, didn't I? I went to one in Singapore.
Yeah.
So it's probably a couple of years. That was before COVID. So we're talking about 2019, I think, when I went to Singapore.
Okay.
I went to a Comic-Con. So nearly 4 years. I haven't been to one in UK in ages. The last one I went to UK was when I dressed up as Bruce Lee.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, bro, that was awesome. So that was my weekend, man. That was my weekend, Abu Dhabi, and then Comic-Con, and it's just great to be in that geeky sort of vibe and just see everyone. I met some things as well, man. What I love about Dubai, and I do complain sometimes about the basicness. I have my Dubai pajamas and whatnot. But I told you, F&B services, like coffee shops and whatnot. You meet the coolest, nicest people. When we got there, we went to a coffee shop, not in where the Comic-Con was, just another random place. Man, I met this coolest Filipino dude. He was like, yeah, I wanted to go as well. We became friends and whatnot, exchange Instagrams and whatnot. But I'm just like, a lot of these places that I go back to, like restaurants and coffee shops, it's because of the people, man. They're so freaking nice. Like, you're just like, man, I'm coming back here because of you. So yeah, no, it was a great day yesterday. I really enjoyed it. After Comic-Con, we went down the beach and had a nice walk, had a great dinner. I'm really enjoying my weekends in Dubai. Next week we're heading to a village called Hatta, which I'm looking forward to. And then today I went to the comic book shop to pick up some of my comics. But guess what I got? Look at this, bro. A reprint.
Oh, sick.
I'm so excited, man. Of course, it's not the original and whatnot, but it's a reprint.
Yeah.
The guy said to me they're doing a free reprint. And if you're listening only, this is the first appearance of Punisher 1974 in the Spider-Man Amazing Comics. They're doing reprints. He said they were doing reprints of the first Superman, Action Comics, Shazam. They had a reprint, Batman and whatnot, The Dark Knight, or Detective. Bro, I am so happy that I could just read this. You know what it is? I know it's not original, but just I could read the first ever appearance of the Punisher. Bro, I got my comics here. I got quite a few to read, but Punishers. The new Punishers and Daredevils, but this one is definitely on the list. I can't wait to read them. So that was what I got up to today, man. And then what else has been going on? Watch UFC. I'll talk about. Hopefully, me and Curtis can catch up, and we're gonna talk about the UFC because it was a big one, bro. The GOAT, John Jones, is back and just
John Jones, yeah.
Bro, my guy just made it look easy. Came back to heavyweight and just won in about a minute or so, and he's just absolutely amazing. So. Yeah, man, it's been amazing. It's been awesome. So, yeah, man, that's it. What about you? How's things at home? Because you've had a busy week and you're having a busier one. What's been going on with you?
Nice, busy, bro. Getting the room ready for Lara. It's finished now. A few more things to do around the house before baby 2 drops. And then, it's been busy. Work's been busy as well, bro. So it's not been easy. It's trying to manage everything at once, and then home life as well. Started fasting this week, which has been really good. I've been keeping it up. First couple of days, not lose, but you can feel it. But now it's just become the norm. And then you got fasting month coming along, which has really helped out as well.
How's the fasting going, and why now? Why'd you get into it now? Intermittent fasting. Let's just make it. You're doing intermittent
Yeah,
fasting
yeah,
right
yeah,
now,
yeah. That's
right?
right. Yeah, yeah. So
What
my
made you
back,
get
my
into
back,
it
my
now?
back's getting my back's getting worse. It's not getting any better. And you know,
Okay.
doctors, it's a simple physio. They don't know what the cause is. It could be muscle or the rest of it. Like no straight answer. So we're resorting to trying other things. So and my health as well, bro. It's not the best because I'm always in a rush and I'm always on the go. I'm always doing something. You tend to just pump shit in your body, and that's what's happening to me because I'm at the desk half the time. I'm not doing anything active as much as I can, even though I started running this month, which has helped, and cycling. So it's a slow process, but yeah, my health's not great. It's just got worse. I'm deteriorating slowly. So
So what are you doing? Like 8 hours, 8 hours eating window, 16-hour fast. What are you doing right now?
at the moment, so 12 till. So I'm just starting to eat now. So it's one. I'm not actually counting, but by 8 o'clock, I stop everything. So yeah, it's an 8 hour window, 8 hours, and then all the way till the next day.
That's good, man. That's good. That's good. Trust me,
And
man.
let's see it.
Fasting is what, for me, it's one of the easiest diets. And I think it's one, again, like no diet, like a proper diet is bad for you. Everyone's an individual. So you've got to find what really works for you. But man, there's been so much research coming out on fasting and how good it is for your body and everything. So I'm glad you're doing it. I think it's really important. And I hope you stick to it, even after Ramadan, stick to it. It's easy, bro. Like, I mean, of course, what you eat when you break your fast, if you can cut down on certain things is good, but still the fact is just fasting for a good 16 hours, letting your body properly process it, letting your body go into the glycogen and storage and use fat as an energy source.
Yeah.
Is good for you, man. So I'm glad you're getting into it, man. So good shit, bro. I'm happy to hear that, man. Because you know me, I'm a health freak. Yeah, I have a game. I'm having a glass of Coke now. It's Sunday and whatnot, but I try to be super healthy and whatnot. And I always try and preach it to you, lot. And I'm sure mum, especially dad, I'm sure he gets pissed off with me. But it's all about health, man. I want you guys to just feel good and be good. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want anyone to get sick. I don't want my loved ones to get sick. So I try and preach
No,
it, but diet's not
no, of
easy,
course.
man, because food is so tasty. It's just facts. Food is tasty, and it's one of the best pleasurable things you could do, right? But food is also poison, which is a shame. But
Yeah, that's right.
I'm happy you're doing it. Ash is training well as well, but I want him to get in the fasting and diet as well because that shit is important too.
No, that's right. So yeah, on that, man. And then what else, man? We've got a busy. Yeah, next week's a busy week, and I can't say much now. You guys just keep an eye on our Instagram and our TikTok pages. There's so much goodness happening. It's unbelievable. Still waiting for a few other things to be confirmed as well. Make sure you check out the latest Geek Out session with No Man's Planet. We had a really good session where we geeked out about dyslexia, ADHD, movies, 80s, pop culture. And like we actually went into quite a lot. And then I've done another guest for the Geek Out session named Troy Booth. He's a cosplayer. And a really, really good episode. Another one where we just kind of bounce off each other and really have a great conversation about passion. And yeah, man, we saw Creed 3 this week. So massive shout outs to Warner Brothers UK for always hooking us up. But yeah, we'll get to that, man. Yeah, that's about it really on our side. Next week's going to be the busy one, bro. So keep posted, guys. And guys, thanks for entering the giveaway. A lot of you sent back some lovely messages that, which podcasts really connect with you. I'll get those out during this week as well. And you know what? I don't even know where I put those pups. I'm just thinking now. Did I put it in the loft? What, Bruce? I think I popped it in the loft. But yeah, massive, massive, massive thank you for joining in, guys. That's absolutely awesome of you lot. But yeah, let's continue, bro. Let's go in.
All right, let's get into some news. Well, look, first of all, it's again a bit of sad news. There's an actor called Tom Seymour Seymour.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he's in a coma and it's looking quite bad. He's been in movies like Saving Private Ryan, Heat, Black Hawk Down, Natural Born Killers. Man, he's been in a lot, bro. Passenger 57.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
He's Pearl Harbor. The list goes on, bro. But unfortunately, he's in a coma. It's not looking good. But I wish him and his family, all the best. And condolences condolences is not the right word to say right now, but I just kind of pray for them and hope for the best. So unfortunately I had to start with that news, but just prayers go out to his family.
Yeah, no, definitely, man. He's funny, bro. He's been in so many movies that we've, enjoyed over the years. He was in Heat. He was in Paparazzi. There's loads. He's done a great catalogue of movies, a massive legacy that he leaves behind. Keep battling, but prayers go out to family.
That's it. All right, bro. Cool. Let's get into some news. Last of Us. I know you haven't caught up with it. Last week's episode was good. Wait,
I think I'm on episode 6, so I did 4 and 5 yesterday.
Okay.
And the 5 was the one with Sam, the deaf kid. Heartbreaking, bro.
Oh, that last episode.
That was such a sad episode, bro. Such a sad episode. I was like, oh my God.
They're good, right? They had episode 3 with the couple. They had that episode. This recent episode, I won't spoil it for you and whatnot. My thing is, there's some news on it. First of all, I wanted to say, I've never played the game, but I believe the game and the stories leading on to, he lost his daughter, right? So almost this is like not a replacement of his daughter, but this is almost going to turn into a father-daughter relationship. And I see it building slowly, but what episode are they on now? 6 or 7? It's like, I think they only got 9 episodes. So these little side stories they're doing them amazingly, right?
Yeah, but exactly.
I don't know if they're focusing too much on their relationship. Like, you know what I mean? Because I want to feel them two becoming like father and daughter. And they're building it, of course, but they're building a lot of side relationships too, which builds extra content behind the individual characters. But I still want to see these two as a father-daughter sort of relationship build more and more. But I'm still loving the show. But the news I got was apparently Mahershala Ali almost was casted as Joe instead of Pedro Pascal. Yeah, could you imagine that? I mean, look, Mahershala Ali is a brilliant actor.
Wicked actor, yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, interesting that it could have been him. I think he would have smashed it anyway. I think he would have done a great job.
He would have done a great job, bro.
Yep.
But the internet, bro, and the gamers, bro. Some of them.
Oh yeah. People cry.
Cause an uproar.
Of course they will.
The fucking uproar. Listen, man. Something that Idris Elba said. I'm not a black actor. I'm an actor. Yeah. I'm not casting, a movie to play. It's just a simple thing, man. It's how people. Yeah, I'm an actor. I'm playing a character. Exactly. That character could be anything. You know what I mean? So yeah, good on you, man.
It's going to take a while for us to get into that, I think, as moviegoers and whatnot. Like, you're seeing like an actor playing a character. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's going to be a while till everyone gets out of their head and including me, I'll say including myself, like where, a character's supposed to be a certain race or color or whatever. It's going to be, you know what I mean? I think they're still working on it. And there's a lot of work to go. Don't forget, we were conditioned for the longest time, right? We're trying to condition our mind in a different way now. So there's a lot of things I can accept. There's a lot of things I can definitely accept. You know what I mean? Some things I reckon even myself will be like, nah, wait, hold on. Like, I don't know if that's right. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't want to put any examples out there, but certain things. But anyway, he would have smashed it, man. Moving on. Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger is back in an action of his first TV series in Netflix called Fuba.
Fuba, yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to that. See Arnie back in the TV series, especially. I mean, that's going to be. I think it's going to be awesome. I haven't seen the trailer. I didn't watch the trailers or anything. I'm just going to wait for the show.
It looks jokes, but good to see him on the screen. It's good to see both of them on the screen. I still ain't seen Tulsa King. Getting to see these characters. Tulsa King, sorry. So I only make some time and get on it, but it's good to see them still working hard as always, bro.
I love it, man. I love it. I mean, Stallone was in my mind this week when we talked about Creed, but we'll talk about that at the end. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to that more content. And I mean, there's so much to watch, man. I'm all over the place trying to watch this and that. I got back into training last week full time, which I didn't really talk about, but got back into full-time training and my body was busted, but I'm loving my new routine. I'm loving the training. I was walking. I tell you something. I just want to quickly my story about the Dagestani wrestler. So I joined. I done the wrestling classes, which is cool. But I started doing the jiu-jitsu on Wednesday. I started rolling with this brother. Just before I started rolling with him, he asked me how long I've trained for. I told him how long, and I asked him how long he's been training for. And now he's a purple belt, and he got his purple belt within a year and a half. And I was like, oh, shit, wow, you must be good. He goes, brother, I've been wrestling my whole life, freestyle wrestling. I'm from Dagestan. Do you know what that is? In my mind, instantly, my confidence died. I was like, fuck, I'm gonna roll with a Dagestani wrestler. I'm a dead man. And I was like, of course I know Dagestan, man. Khabib put it on the map, and you're telling me I'm gonna have to roll with you now, and you're bigger than me. I'm gonna get smashed. Thank God my brother was kind, that he didn't smash me too much, but I was instantly confidence died as soon as I heard Dagestani wrestler. I was like, shit. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah. So much to watch, bro, man. I'm still watching Wu-Tang, Godfather of Harlem, Last of Us, Better Call Saul. I'm on season 6 now, which is awesome. So much, bro. So much watching. But Mandalorian, right? Should we talk about Mandalorian? Mandalorian season 3, episode 1, so good, bro. That intro, the entrance for Mandalorian was just the best, bro.
Exactly. So good. So good. It's good to have him back. I feel like we've waited ages, bro. Why is that?
But you know what, though? As crazy as it is, it wasn't too bad because he was in Boba Fett. This set it up. Boba Fett season. This Boba Fett set this up. So we actually
that's right, yeah.
Too long. Yeah, but it did feel like such a long time to get this back. But what I'm loving now, if you've noticed, he's literally teaching Grogu the way. Like this button means this button is this is what happened to this. But I might as well, like the way he was like, I might as well teach you how to fly one of these things and whatnot. I'm loving the relationship that they're building together. He's literally taking him under his wing, and like, this is the way, right? Showing him the way up. It's so exciting, bro. It's so good.
Really good. Great to see everybody's in this as well, bro. Like Carl Weathers is back. I forgot the other woman's name who was in a Mandalorian that didn't get the black saber. Excuse me. And that he's looking to go on this mission to, for redemption, to become a Mandalorian again. Excuse me. But the other thing was what I liked was the pirates, bro. The pirates were Aggie bros. One of them looked like Swamp Thing, the captain.
Yes, he looked awesome, man.
He looked really good, bro. And I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, wow, this looks really good. Like they really put. Like, I love the fact that they've got physical props back in. Like I know it's a CGI based program, but it was just wicked to see that, man. And good to see Grogu, man. Grogu gives me jokes. You know when they were trying to fix the droid and he was touching that other little thing and they got puppets involved, and I was like, they gave it that feeling of Labyrinth. You know, all these characters are back. Even there was a little scene of General Akbar. I know it's not him, but you know the guy who goes, "It's a trap." The guy that looked like him walking up towards them. No, really good, man. Really good at first episode. Wish it was a bit longer, bro.
They do. Wish it was a bit longer. I mean, the Mandalorian, if you notice, they're between 45 to about 30 minutes. It just depends. Yeah. I mean, of course, we want it longer and everything, but I do like. I mean, of course, I want it longer, but I do like the fact that they just get straight into it, and it just kind of wants you, urgent for more. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It's so good, and I love my relationship with Idris, because this is always going to remind me of Idris. He calls me Mandalorian Sasa.
Yeah.
Because of the tune. And I just remember playing the tune to him. We used to listen to the tune together when he was a baby. He's still listening to it now. Ashraf sent a clip that because now he's a 5-year-old kid. He's actually watching The Mandalorian, and he was asking Ash, who's a good guy, who's a bad guy, and all this sort of stuff. And then the tune came on, the Mandalorian tune. You could see Idris just bopping his head. He put a smile on his face, and he was like, this reminds me of Mandalorian Sasa. I love that as well.
Yeah.
That's me personally, but it's such a good show. It's so fun. It's so enjoyable, man. Like, I even if they have no storyline, I just want to see the journey between Mandalorian and Grogu. Like, I just want to see. I can see weekly episodes of them just having a little adventure, and I'm in, even if it doesn't lead anywhere. That's how much I love this show and how much I love those characters.
No, I suppose that's the best thing, that they can put us on a journey where it doesn't need to lead anywhere. That you can say these are like extravagant fillers.
But they're good though. Normally, when I get a filler episode in something, I'm like, oh, this is like, I don't think it's basic, but I'm kind of like, oh man, give me more of the story. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, man. I like the filler episodes of these, man. I mean, There's just good. I just like to see those two. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be so sad when this show is finally done. Like, I don't want it to ever end. I don't ever
No,
want
same
to
man.
see Grogu and Mandalorian not together again and split up and whatnot. That day is gonna be a sad day. But I love just seeing them on a journey and whatnot. And just, the Western vibe still cool, man. It's like the way they were having the little standoff between Carl Weathers' character and the cowboy and the
Yeah.
pirates. Just the standoff was just awesome. I love it, man. It's my favorite. I always say it, my favorite Star Wars content piece ever, man. I'm excited to listen. They gave us Luke at the end of the last one. Now, I don't expect something because I don't want to expect and then be like disappointed. But can you imagine what they're planning for season? What they're planning to give us in this one? Like, oh shit, bro! Like, we're gonna get something. We're gonna get something. It's gonna be good. It's gonna.
It will be. It will be. It will be. So let's see where it heads to, man. It'll be interesting to see where they go. And it's a great start to The Mandalorian. So looking forward to where they head to next, man.
That's it, man. That's it. All right. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem, the one that Seth Rogen's doing. So the cast was released and some of the voiceovers and stuff. John Cena, Jackie Chan, Ice Cube, Maya Rudolph, Paul Rudd, and Seth Rogen, and more. I mean, oh my god, that's
bro. I was moist, bro.
That?
I saw Jackie Chan playing Splinter, bro, and I was like, okay.
How good is this gonna be, bro?
Bro,
so
listen,
it's an animation.
Did you watch the last animation that came out?
Not with the Seth Rogen one.
No, it was like a superpower version.
No, I didn't. No, I remember you telling me about it. I didn't watch it, no.
So good, bro. So good. Like, I really thoroughly enjoyed it. You know what? I forgot to even put it in my top 10. It was that good, bro.
I need to watch it. I need to watch
really
it.
Really good. But this is gonna be good, bro. This is gonna be wicked. This is gonna be wicked.
What kind of animation are they going for? Like, is this gonna be like a cinema type movie? Is this gonna be like a streaming platform movie? Like, what kind of animation are they going for? I mean, this is a big cast, so I feel like, is it gonna be like a Kung Fu Panda type animation, work that's gonna be out in cinema and whatnot, or what, man?
Well, I hope. We'll find out, man. I don't know anything about the style of it or anything, so it'll be interesting to see where they go with it.
Bro, when I saw that cast, I was like, this is gonna be good. It's gonna be freaking exciting. So I'm excited. But I got a feeling Ice Cube's playing Raphael. I didn't see who they're playing exactly.
No, they did actually. Hold up. I just saw the. Hold on. Let me pull it up now, man.
I assume Jackie would be what do you call it? Splinter. I assume that. Paul Rudd, I assumed would have been Michelangelo.
Okay, hold up. So, Paramount, man, you are smashing it. All right, so Paramount UK. So Jackie Chan is Splinter. Of
course.
Oh my god, hold up. Only in theaters. Well, that's coming out this year, bro.
Oh shit. Okay.
I ain't seen a trailer or anything yet. Okay, so Jackie Chan is Splinter. I don't know who Ayo Ibidri is. Idiri? Oh, sorry, I don't want to mess up the names, man. She's playing April. Hey, hold up, man. Give me all the names, man. How you just give me that? Okay, hold up. Ice Cube is playing a character called Superfly. Seth Rogen is playing Bebop. John Cena is playing Rocksteady. Paul Rudd is playing Mondo Gecko. Rose Byrne is playing Leatherhead. Post Malone is Ray Fleet. Hannibal Burgess. Okay, so they're bare people in this movie.
What about the Turtles themselves?
So Nicholas Cantu, Shamon Brown Jr., Micah Abbey. So these new people, man, I don't know of. And Brady Noon is all right. Cool. Listen, it's the new thing, bro. So
interesting.
Definitely looking forward to that.
Definitely looking forward to it. I can't wait. All right. Moving on. Okay, have you seen any of the stuff that Donnie Yen has been talking about with John Wick? Apparently, he's been like rewriting some of the his characters in John Wick. I think he said he's done some stuff for Rogue One because he felt like what they were doing was just being a bit too stereotype with the Asian stereotype. And they'll give him like the age, like I think he was talking about even like the wardrobe in John Wick. They wanted to give him the Asian collars and whatnot. And he was just like, no need. we don't need to stereotype it. Like, I'm an assassin like these guys. Like, let's just keep it, you know, like put me in a suit like with John Wick. You know what I mean? Put me in a suit like John Wick's got a suit on. You don't need to put me in an Asian suit and whatnot. I think. Listen, I love Don Yang. I love what he represents. I don't think he's trying to cause a fuss and trying to put any bullshit out there. I think he's just trying to say, hey guys, look, we don't need to do that. Let me just try and help you to make the characters generic. Like, you know what I mean? Like you just said, I'm not playing an Asian assassin, even though he is an Asian assassin. I'm playing an assassin. So put me in an assassin outfit, which is the suit like John Wick's got. You know what I mean? A hitman or whatever you want to call it. So I think it's pretty awesome that he's just kind of putting his influence in there. And I don't, the reason, I mean, again, I'm reading it through. I don't know how it really looked, but it doesn't sound like he's crying about shit. He's just like, let me help you, though. Let me help you on how we can develop this in a different way rather than crying about shit. And
he's doing it in a political way. A very
constructive way.
Constructive way. That's it.
Yeah, rather than crying about it and saying, "Oh, they made me do this or that," like no. Like it sounds like it. Like, I don't know the full details, but that's what it sounds like. And I'm like, yeah, that makes freaking sense. Like
exactly.
What a great influence.
No, that's good. That's actually quite awesome, man. Good on him. Good on him. You have to stand up for that because then everybody be like, bro, we need a Muslim guy with a beard to do something. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you wanted an Arabic assassin in there, like, are you gonna put him in the white jubba that we call it? Like, no, like, they're all assassins and they're part of this I can't remember what it's called, but this whole organization. They wear black suits with black ties, literally. So put them in the same clothes, I would say. Cool. All right, what else is going on? So, and anyway, like loads of John Wick stuff going on. I mean, apparently, bro, like the hype on this, like they're projecting like for it to get 60 to 70 million on the opening weekend, which is already just like high for this franchise and whatnot. So,
think about it, bro. March, we've got so many films coming out this month, and it kicked off with Creed. Shazam's out. Something else is out as well.
John Wick 4 as well.
John Wick and something else.
What's the something else, bro? What else? Creed.
Scream is out. There's loads, bro. There's so many good films out.
Luther's coming out.
Luther's coming out as well.
Man, it's an exciting month. It's a great month, man. Can't wait.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Same here, man.
Moving on, bro. Moving on. Hugh Jackman teases some big news about MCU debut in the next Deadpool movie. So I think he's talking about other characters getting involved, bro. That movie's going to be quite fun, the stuff that I'm hearing. I'm trying to not read too much because like I said, Doctor Strange was the one movie that messed me up because of the expectations and everything I put in it. But, this being a time traveling movie, I heard there's going to be different possible variations of Wolverine and they're going to be more of X-Men characters. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. So let's just leave it as that. But I'm looking forward to that one, man. What do you think? What are you thinking about that movie? Have you got any thoughts about it?
What movie are we talking about, bro? I just lost my train of thought. Sorry, bro. Them crisps taste nice, bro. It's weird, bro. When you're fasting and anything basic just tastes nice.
Bro, when you fast, you appreciate the taste of food so much.
Even the first date I had, bro, was nice. The egg, delicious, the party egg. Alara's like, it smells like fuck, daddy. And I'm like, tastes nice, though. Tastes nice. Listen, bro, Deadpool 3. Listen, bro, there's so much going on. I'm starting to get a bit withdrawn from all the news and stuff like that and the excitement and stuff it creates buzz around. But I know when it comes out, bro, I'll be excited. But I don't want exactly what you said to happen. With Doctor Strange, we had so much, bro. Mephisto was going to get involved, and we're going to see, the X-Men and lose, bro. All of it lose, bro. And the movie's a bit of a disappointment, bro. That's our fault, exactly, because everybody started putting these rumors out. We looked into it too much, and it's like, oh, man. You know what, bro? It's not bad of a movie. It's actually all right. I watched it the other day recently just to watch something in the background and was like, you know what? This is actually a good standalone movie. The problem is because we were catered with all the madness of, what was coming with it, we just fell for it, bro.
That's what it is. That's what I'm saying. We put the expectations on ourselves. We listen to so many I was listening to so many different podcasts and theories, and the problem is that made me come out there disappointed. That's why I don't listen to any of them. I've unsubscribed from all of them. Don't get me wrong, all their content is amazing, but I just don't want to know anymore. I don't.
You guys lost some subscribers.
No, I mean, it's just because I don't want to know, like, because that was the one movie that changed everything around. One, I think Marvel killed it with the trailers and they spoke the shit out of it, which is weird. And then again, all the things, all the theories and whatnot. I came out of the movie like, that was good, but what happened to this and that? But I'm like, well, Marvel never confirmed none of this shit. So why do I have to think, oh, I'm going to get this and that? They don't have to give me shit.
Yeah.
So, it's our fault, and that's why I see some news, but I just brush through it now, and I don't really research into these movies. I'm just gonna be like, I'm just gonna appreciate it for what they give me, and take it as that.
No, that'd be good. Anyway, listen, this is just something on another note, just to let people know out there. You know what? I can't do this weird ass background. I thought it'd do good, but it doesn't even cut me out properly. But it's got the logo up there and it covers the room, so it's all right. It's fine. What I was going to say is there is 76% of you guys that are not subscribed to this channel, and it's amazing that you guys watch the stuff, but man, click on the subscribe button, help a brother out. We're growing, and we had a few more subscribers come over this week as well, and I want to say a massive thank you to you guys. You guys are absolutely amazing. Hope you guys are enjoying the content. The main thing is comment, let us know, is there anything you guys want us to cover on the podcast as well? And then we do giveaways, guys. Hopefully almost like weekly, every fortnight we do giveaways. So come follow us on our social media channels: TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. I swear there's more. There's other places as well. But yeah, come follow us. Enjoy the journey with us, guys. And soon, there's a couple of lucky guys that are going to be working with us soon. We're going to have people doing reviews for us, going to a couple of screenings for us as well. So, and we're working on some new imagery, man. I need to confirm with you later on, G-Man, on what's happening with that as well. Like, which one should we go for? But yeah, sorry. On to the next, bro.
No, awesome, man. Big love to the new subscribers, and people do subscribe, man. Awesome. We're on a great track. We've been going good. I'm looking at YouTube, but we're growing and on a good trajectory to double the subscribers this year, which is amazing. So I'm glad people are enjoying it. All right, where was I? Okay, some more Ant-Man stuff. I know it's been a couple of weeks, but the writer Jeff Loveness has admitted that the poor reviews took him by surprise at launch. And he's been in a low, he was in a low place, and he's really sad about it.
Oh man,
look, man, I again, it's tough because social media gives everyone an access to say what they want, and everyone has an opinion. And I don't think no one should be censored or anything. Everyone should have an opinion on what they're saying. But as a creator, as a writer, and whatnot, I don't, you should, again, it's like almost like post and ghost, like post your content and leave it, and let whoever enjoys it will enjoy it, and whoever doesn't. And, I know Ant-Man's been getting a lot of stick, and we spoke about this before, and people are disappointed and expecting this and that and whatnot. But, I think the writer done a great job, and what more can you expect? I mean, you can't expect every movie, MCU movie, being the biggest, baddest, like, the most out of this world thing. You can't expect that, because these standalone movies have their own purpose as well, you know what I mean? Which is to, again, build characters, to give us a different context and story. And maybe it's not the best movie in the world, but it leads us forward somewhere, and it introduces new characters and takes us on another journey and took us to a new universe and all this sort of stuff, all leading up to a possible Big Bang movie. My only thing is, like I said, and Marvel's working on this now, is you got to give me a couple of characters who I really care about, like I did for Tony Stark, like I did for Captain America. When I get to that big bad movie and you might want to kill one of them off or whatever it is, I need to feel the emotions for whoever that character is. It could be Tom Holland, Spider-Man, whoever it is. when I get there, I need to be so emotional for certain characters. I don't want. Listen, even Black Widow when she died in Endgames and whatnot, they built her up so good. You know what I'm trying to say? I need to feel that kind of emotion. So this phase, I hope, that's what they're going to be doing. This is just the start of phase 5. Think of this as start of phase 5. What was the start of phase 1? Iron Man. Like, just think of it as the first movie. Is that like you let it build, give it some time.
Give it some time.
Yeah, see where Ant-Man gets involved later on, and see how they build that up, or whatever it is, man. But I give the writer credit. I mean, I couldn't do shit, to be honest with you. I'm no writer and whatnot, but I praise anyone for their work, man. So hopefully he keeps his head up and then he could just move forward.
Man, that's heartbreaking, man. That is heartbreaking. And he needs to know that most of the people that are complaining are not critics, bro, and they didn't study film and they don't know how to make a movie. So I'm sorry. I'm just going to say that. I'm sorry if I offended anybody. Listen, man, it's a movie. It took me away for 2.5 hours and I enjoyed it. And I think there were some great characters that were in that movie. Listen, man, nothing's ever going to be 100%, man. It's not fair that you could rip somebody's work up like that. But we've become selfish, bro. We live in a selfish world where it's all about me. Social media doesn't really help with that as well. And then, people have forgotten how to humble themselves and be appreciative about the things we get on the big screen. Because 20 years ago, we didn't get this on the big screen, bro. You're lucky enough to read it in the comic books. And I was one of those fans that were like, oh man, this doesn't match up with the comic books. Yeah, it's a good movie. Iron Man came out, Captain came out. I was like, nah, man, that wasn't like that in the comic books. So I've learned to appreciate that this is going to be on the big screen, so it's not going to be like the comic books. But now look at it, bro. They're so grand, bro, that they do look like comic books. I mean, watching Thor Ragnarok was like a tribute to Jack Kirby. This was exactly the same thing, bro. Like you're taking inspiration from the comic books about how the visuals look, all the creatures and stuff like that. So it's a shame, bro. Such a shame. Some people, man. Well, what can I say? It angers me, but I don't want to say anything to offend anybody because everybody has their own opinion. So be kind, man. As Ki Hu Kwan, I said that wrong, man. Ki Hu Kwan. Hopefully I said that right without him. Just be kind, man. Be kind. It's so important. It's about being kind.
I think, look, everyone has, like I said, I've always said this, man, you're entitled to your opinion. I think the creator should just not look at that shit. Like, just whatever. People say whatever they want, fuck them. End of the day, bro, I think it made still the 300-400 million in the box office. I mean, and I think it took I think it took it was like 200 million to make the movie or something like that. And it made 300-400 million in the box office. It was profitable. I mean, what a, and I put it in quotations or whatever, like, what a flop. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, anyone would love that kind of flop. That's amazing. That's how powerful these stories are, and Disney and Marvel are and whatnot. You have a flop, like, again, quotations and whatnot, flop, which has made hundreds of millions in profit. That's crazy. But yeah, no, the creators, I mean, I've heard Kevin Smith, when what was it when he was saying one of his movies? Well, come on, what it was, but he was, people talking shit about him, and he brought it up, and he kept on talking about him. Like, man, bro, you don't even need to entertain that shit. You're Kevin Smith. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but again, I know, bro.
Listen, I'm a big fight fan. People criticize fighters. People who never even get up to go to the gym criticize fighters. Oh, they should have done this or should have done that. Like I said, man, when we even have friends who might want to criticize a fight. I'm like, bro, you don't even take a walk. And you're criticizing a fighter, like a guy's putting his life on the line and fighting. And people are just critics. Everyone's a critic. I mean, listen, it's crazy, but I wish him all the best, and I hope it doesn't discourage him, and I hope he can Move on, basically. Move on from it.
Yeah, that's what you could do. I mean, bro, there's a great podcast out at the moment now where Jonathan Majors is on, and what the presenter asked him about, how you take in the reviews and how it's coming and blah blah blah. He was like, I don't care, as long as I put 100% in the character that I played, I'm getting paid. And he did an amazing performance, you know what I mean? And then we'll go on to his performance in Creed 3 in a bit. But yeah, cool. All right. Let's jump into what's going.
The last thing was just real quick. Karan Soni, the actor who played the taxi driver in Deadpool, the Indian dude. My guy apparently is going to be showing up in across the Spider-Verse.
Awesome.
Across the Spider-Verse at Spider-Man India. That's kind of cool. That's sick.
Yeah, it's very sick, bro. Very sick. Good on him, man. Good on him. He was a funny character. I was hoping he was going to come back for Deadpool 3, but listen, man, Across the Spider-Verse is going to be even more awesome. Oh my God, man. My neck feels cold, man. Temperatures dropped in the UK, man.
All right. Well, look. Well, let's talk about the main topic of the week, which was Creed 3. Now, first of all, you guys got a chance to go to the premiere. How was all of that?
No, it wasn't a premiere, bro. It was the multimedia screening. We are classed as press, bro, which is amazing because we have a podcast and we talk about movies and all sorts of pop culture. Listen, man, me and Ash got to watch it. We got to watch it in the IMAX, bro. Felt every punch, every emotion. I mean, this is my overall thoughts, bro. Michael B. Jordan directed this movie so well, and he can put his own style to this movie. And I actually can't wait to see him direct more because his visual style was really good. And you could tell his anime fandom is in there as well. My only thoughts about this movie, and I loved it, bro. I did enjoy it. My only thing was that it was detached from the original two movies. But this movie did feel like it was something of its own story, and it didn't have to have the legacy that it did. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah. So that's my thoughts on it. That's where I feel like this movie kind of shines in that process.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think, as you said, I think Michael B. Jordan done a great, amazing job as his first movie that he directed. And again, I would love for him to direct an anime movie, man. Be it a Fist of the North Star or Dragon Ball, because I know he's a big Dragon Ball Z fan. We saw him in Vegeta's outfit in the MCU's What If, when he was playing Killmonger. I reckon he would do those justice because he's a genuine fan of an anime movie. And I think just this, as you can see in the choreographing, in the fighting, again, spoiler alert, but just like an anime fight scene, just it opens up with, like, when he saw the body shot and you could see the focus on his eyes, you could see the body, the target. I just love the way they did that. And even the last fight where literally from round 3 to 11, it was just them two, right? They took away the crowd and it was supposed to represent the battle that these two are going through. Emotionally, not just the boxing itself, but these two brothers almost. And whatnot. So I love the way he did all of that. My thing was with Rocky, and I know they wanted to let this character stand on his own 2 feet, and I think they've done a great job on that. So I don't even think they've done anything bad on that. I thought it was awesome. I just think with Rocky, rather than not really mentioning him except once or twice, it's his franchise, first of all. Like from the Rocky movies onwards, right? Don't get me wrong, Creed is a separate thing, but it is that franchise. And secondly, he was such a big part of his life in number 1 and 2. He called him uncle. Like, it was a big part. So they should have just mentioned something, be it he passed away from the cancer or something, man, or he's gone to live with his son, wherever the hell that was. But just to not mention it at all, I was just a bit like, you should have, for me personally, I was like, just give me closure on Rocky. Like, Creed 2 almost gave me closure on Rocky, but like, at least give me that closure on Rocky. When he's living with his son, or he passed away and you have the grave, let me have that emotional moment.
Yeah, no, I feel like I think Creed 2 did solidify the fact that they moved it on to Creed, bro. The last touch and said, this is all you now. And then at the end where he does go back to his son, I feel like that was a closure for Rocky. Because after watching it again, when I watched it again before the movie, I was like, you know what? I can see they kind of like, I don't know, it's weird. It's like they knew what they were going to do in the next one. And when they came to this one, I was like, you know what? It didn't really need Rocky for me. That's just me personally. Like I did miss him. And even the soundtrack, I was like, oh man, when is that soundtrack going to kick in? Because I'm moist. I'm ready for it. And it does kick in towards the end. But sorry, guys, we forgot to say spoilers. We just jumped straight into this. But you lose. Now. It's too late. You're too late. But it was emotional, bro. This wasn't a box. I don't think this was a boxing film either. This was how somebody deals with something from the past and something that he tried to, a post-trauma that he tried to forget. And moving forward and having men being able to talk about their mental health and things that they've gone through and how they can move forward. I think the relationship with his daughter was emotional, bro. That always got me. And I love the fact that they brought sign language into this film. You know, we've seen a couple of films that came out recently. I know one of them won an Oscar. I think it was called Coda, I think. But sign language, bringing it in, you know, it just gives it a different feel, you know what I mean? And then Jonathan Majors, bro, shit, that guy needs an Oscar, bro.
I was going to bring him up. I mean, like, I agree with everything you say. For me, I felt they should have mentioned him on what happened. I still didn't feel like I got my closure, even from part 2. Just to kind of move on completely away from him, I just felt like, you know, not even mention him at all. I don't know. For me, something was missing there, just for me personally. But like I said, I think he done a great job because this character does stand on his own 2 feet. And Jonathan Majors was awesome. First of all, how jacked is he, man? He looks good, man. That guy, man. Freaking hell. I had a man crush on both of them, man. And then he's so good. Like the way Jonathan Majors played the character, I was telling the missus earlier, like he played it, like after we watched it, like he played it so well. Like he looked like someone that just came out of prison. Like, I don't know nothing about that, to be honest with you. But I mean, the fact that he was so twitchy, he was almost looking over his shoulder every single scene, and the way he was acting, even the way he was boxing, I was just like, it looked like someone who's gone through some trauma. You know what I mean? Like I kind of felt that he's bothered by something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, go on, continue. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. I think Jonathan, anything he does, it's just gold, man. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's just amazing. It's so great we're getting like a lot of him now. Kang to this. I really felt the relationship between those two. I mean, that's what I loved about the movie. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it did stand on its own 2 feet. I did feel the relationship between these two, and then the past trauma that he was trying to forget, which was, you know, it was, yes, what happened with him and Jonathan Majors' character, but it was the beats that he took as a kid. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And that sort of stuff, you know, when in the foster home or whatnot, it was trying to forget that. And it just took this one character or this one thing in his life to bring that back in his mind, you know what I mean? Which I thought was deep. You know, there was a bit of an emotional moment with his mother passing away in the movie as well.
Oh, yeah, man.
Which was quite touching.
Yeah, that was really good. And that was emotional, bro. Me and Ash were losing, bro. You know losing.
What? Dubai cinemas are the worst. You can talk. You can talk in the Dubai cinema. All right, listen, I'm telling you like now. That's the rules here. Because everyone's sitting there fucking talking. I'm looking at the missus. I'm like, oh, this is the rules here. I was saying it out really loud, like, oh, this is the rules here. You're allowed to talk here. But there was a scene where he was brushing his teeth and he put the thing, and I was just like loudly speaking like everyone else was. Like, how come he didn't rinse the toothbrush? That's kind of nasty. Like, I got so frustrated with everyone talking. I was like, I'm just going to talk because this is how you're supposed to watch a movie in Dubai. So anyway, I couldn't really feel the emotions as much because people were talking, kids were laughing, and I'm like, no one's saying anything, right? Everyone's talking. So it's hard for me because I really like to get lost in cinema. But unfortunately, I'm in Dubai, and in Dubai, you are allowed to talk in the cinema because that's the way the rules are here. So watch me, boy. I'm talking in any cinema movie I'm watching now in Dubai. And that's even if I'm like, I wonder what I'm going to eat later. I'm taking a piss now because I can either get upset with people and get angry, which I've done in the past, or I could just be like, fuck it, I'm going to talk.
So you have to work with that because that's always a difficult thing, bro. And you've got to be I would scream at the screen, bro, like goddamn, and like all that random stuff, and be like, you like scream, like make him jump, but it's a difficult one, man. That's why, luckily, I'm lucky I get to go to these screenings because there are people that are really interested in the movies, and they're into it.
That's
You know
what
what I
I
mean?
want.
So it will happen.
We gotta do this. Listen, man. Warner Brothers Middle East. Like, I'm gonna tag you on some shit. Like, we to hook up the brothers, man. Like, so I can get
tag them up, bro. Tag them up because I've sent the email. So let's see what they say. No response as of yet, but let's just tag them up, bro. Tag them up in your teams, bro.
Like you said, those are individuals who generally would like to there to watch the movie and get lost in the movie and whatnot. Seriously,
well, you got to pick different timing.
I know. I mean, look, that's why with the Marvel and the DC comic book movies, like I booked the day off work. I tried to go early, but listen, man, I've seen it. People get to they don't even know what's what, bro. People get to the front of the queue and they're like, what's showing? Is this action? Is this action? And they just pick one and then they go in there just to talk and chill. They don't, it's like they got nothing to do. Like they got so much money or whatever to just waste to buy a cinema ticket and they just go in the cinema and just talk and whatever. So it's frustrating for me. In the past, I got very angry. I'd already in Dubai in a couple of months. I've shouted at people, but now I'm just like, fuck it. I'm just going to talk as well. Like, what am I going to eat for later? Why didn't he clean?
I think you should go close up to the seat and whisper to them.
And say what to them?
So, is there any nice food? What food can I eat?
Yeah, maybe I should ask some questions.
Yeah, Habibi,
How do I get here? Anyway, but I sidetracked off Creed. I mean, it was emotional. I still felt it because when she kept on calling him Apollo and Michael B. Jordan is such a great actor because the emotions he can put out is amazing. I still felt it. Really, really good touching story. I honestly though, I think I'm done with this character. Like when I say done, if they don't make another one, I think I'm that's it. Like because he was already the old man. Yeah, he was already the old man in this. Like Rocky 6, he was the old man. He was already the old man in this one. So I'm like, all right, cool. If this was the end of Creed, I'm good with it. And you know what? I genuinely like that trilogy. I do. I mean, I would put the first one for me personally as the favorite.
As the best one, yeah. Same.
The best one for me. And then 2 and 3, I enjoyed them. Maybe 2 a bit more. But I enjoyed all of them. But if this is the end of Creed, I'm good with that. I don't know where else. I don't know if there's going to be any other spin-offs or whatnot. But I'm good with Creed, and I think Michael B. Jordan done great, and I want him. I'm not even joking. I want him to direct an anime. I think he'll smash it. I think he'll do a great job.
He would. I think he'd do a great job. He's a fan, and it'd be interesting to see what he does. But listen, bro, there's going to be more Creed, bro. They already said it, so.
Oh, okay. I'll take
more Creed to come.
I'll take it.
More Creed to come. More Creed to come. All right, cool, bro. I got to run. Again, as always, guys, massive thank you for joining in. I hope, I need to change up the live videos a bit because I've seen the videos on YouTube and they got Zoom in the corner, man. Zoom, man. We pay you the monies and you put your logo all over the thing, man. It's basic. Other than that, what I'm going to do is, I need to work out a way where it doesn't share that as well on there and then have our social media links on there as well because people are watching. So, guys, if you want to reach out to us and stuff like that, make sure you talk to us again. We try and do as much as we can, and we'll be doing more movies as well. There's so much going on. I mean, we've got next week is, bro. I don't even know what to say, bro. Next week is nuts, bro.
I wish I was in the UK. Just put it that way. I wish I was there, man.
Yeah, next week. Next week is.
I want to be there.
Let's see how it goes, bro.
Find out next week on what happens next week. We'll tell you then.
Yeah, exactly. Tune in on next week's episode. All right, guys. All right, G-Man. I think Alara wants to speak to you. So, but for everybody online, one love. Peace.
Peace. Let me grab a quick picture for the Instagram.
Yeah. Stop the recorder.
Ready, steady, go. Kibbs, so I know you're busy and stuff. When do you think you could get the artwork done? Because I was thinking of buying, I saw a lot of good artwork yesterday, but you wouldn't get offended if I bought some other stuff, would you? I mean, I like what you do, and that's why I want it. I was plain simple.
No, I get it done. So you know what? After this week, it's only timing, bro. It's just really thrown me off. What I'll do, your tickets, excuse me?
Ticket?
What's the date? On the 14th. Oh, 2 tickets for Fury of the Gods. All right, cool. I will get it done this week, bro, and I'll send it over to you. And then you just need to get them printed off.
There was an artist, and maybe I should reach out to him. He had these great pieces. I'll share it with you. But I was tempted. He had a Punisher one of John Bethnal's Punisher, and I was like, oh. But the thing is, for my background, I don't want nothing like that. I want what we look Muhammad Ali or Rocky, like some inspirational sort of stuff. And then the Brothers Geek Out artwork.
So you know the Last Samurai one. Did you want the one that Ash has got? Or something different?
That would be cool. Like you could use that and just put a little quote, because I like quotes and stuff like that.
All right, I'll put quotes on it. All right, cool. All right, give me this week. I'll get that sorted out.
All right, cool. Thank you, man. Thank you. Because I don't want to offend you going out buying other artists' work. I mean, you know, because I rather support your one. You know what I mean?
No, of course. Hold up, man. And we're still live streaming. Excuse me. All right, guys. One love. Peace. I stopped the wrong video.
Lucky I didn't say nothing wrong, bro.
All right, guys. One love. Peace. Yes. If you want artwork, come to me.